Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. It's located on the west spawn of Studzianki under the command of Jocko 2014. Battle started. Okay, well, he's got a 155mm howitzer mounted in a swiveling bracket on top of a Walker Bulldog hull, and he can do 550 alpha, penetrating 39mm of armor, and he can fire once every 16.79 seconds. This is one of the most deadly arties in the game, alongside the Fifi, the 105 LFH 18B2. Rounds out, and the King Tiger captured, and he got a direct hit. And it also looks like our Type 64 got hit by the enemy Arty, which happens to be an SU-8. Okay, we're looking for enemy targets, and oh, we found some T21 and a Panzer 38 Mutz. T21 is a replacement vehicle for the M4, and the Panzer 58 Mutz, that's a Swedish tank. A Swedish? No, Swiss tank. It's full of holes. No, it isn't. It's not full of holes, but no, it yodels a lot. Let's put it that way. And I'd just like to clarify for Klaus's benefit that nothing in Sweden yodels. I know he keeps saying that they do. I don't think they do, you know. I really don't. I think you'll get the yodeling in Switzerland, and you won't get your yodeling in Sweden. Okay, he's lined up on a T34, that T21 and the T34 85M. Fired around him but didn't get any hits, but he's pulling to a new firing position. Our guys pulled back from the hill. T21 lined up, rounds out, this looks good, splashes in for 53, pulled back just in time to avoid the worst of it. There's the Panzer 58 Mutz. T21's got very light armor, so he can do a lot of damage to that one. Okay, he's loaded. Rounds out. Will he pull back? No, but he still gets 91. It all counts. He's not going to be able to hit that King Tiger capture, but now he's gone to overhead view to see exactly where the shell's going. Oh, he killed the T21. He was still there, and he took the full blast there and took him out the game. Okay, switching back to the enemy camp area because there's a Jagdpanther here. He's marked the target. He's loading and rounds out straight away. Not sure if he got any damage, but it might turn up at the end of the game. He's now marked the T3485M, who looks like he was changing his position. 2 shots went in there, but still not 100% certain where it is. Oh, he killed it! A blind shot kill. He actually got it. Must have been direct hit. And I suspect those 2 shots that came from our heavy tanks down by the power plant may have been the factor that enabled him to get that kill. Now, I may have mentioned before that the Battle of Studzianki is actually quite famous because it was a battle that happened in Poland. There was a Soviet bridgehead that managed to break through the German lines, and the Germans who were actually defending it were the Fallschirm division, which is a division of the Luftwaffe that has tanks. Yep, they are also the same bunch who have the paratroopers, but the ones defending Studzianki or attacking Studzianki were not paras. They were actually just Luftwaffe troops, and they actually did take human shields. So they did get a lot of have a lot of problems because they, after the war, there were people who actually took human shields were treated as war criminals. Leo, dialing in. Landed just behind him, but it must have damaged him. He's still there because the shot's going in and you can see the shells are hitting something. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. So we picked up some stun assist there, I'm sure. Well, the Battle of Studzianki lasted quite a long time, and it was, well, it was actually partially the Red Army Guards Division and also a Polish brigade that was involved in making sure that they won the battle. The Germans almost managed to make it back to wipe out the Russian Guards Division as well as the Polish group, but they were repulsed in the end. And of course, Wargaming included the Battle of Studzianki in when they brought the Polish tanks in. And he's winged that T-20. I think they wanted a Polish map so that people could actually try it out, try all their Polish tanks out. Rounds out and splashes him. 96 hit points. Dialing in. Just adjusted the aim slightly. That's another good reason to actually watch the fall of shots, so you can see how much you need to adjust the aim to get it right on target. Oh, he fired thinking that T-20 was going to pull back, and he didn't. The T-20 managed to fool him. 7 tanks left on both sides. He could get him with a splash with the next shot. He's trying to spoof Jocko to firing, and he did fire, but the shell went long. Okay, that IS is trying to make his way through the power plant. Here comes the T-20. He's gone to overhead aim to get this right. Oh! He goes down now, going for the IS. Rounds out. He pulls back to avoid the most of the shell. Only 10 splash. Now the IS should be the other side of the railway track, which means that the Su-130PM might be able to get a shot on him. But we fired in there at the Jagdpanther. And the IS is now going after the Su-130PM, and he's calling SOS, and he should, because he's got relatively thin armour, but he does have a rather nice 13cm gun. Dialed in on the IS, rounds out. This should hit him. It does. 226. It makes him a one shot for the Su-130PM though, and he's going to have to move because that Mutz was right behind him. And he's taking fire from the Mutz. Line rounds out, and that's a direct hit, tracks him. But unfortunately, the Su-130PM gets ammo racked by the Mutz. And that's the end of his game. We're at a disadvantage at the moment. We're 2 tanks down on the enemy. It's 6 versus 4. Or 4 versus 6, I should say. Our heavy tank number 6 has made it over to the other side of the battlefield, and he's found the Jagdpanther for us. And he's killed him. And there's an enemy Su-130PM round the corner, and he just killed our Tiger. But we're trying to go after that Mutz. Unfortunately, we've lost sight of that Su-130PM, and now we can spot the enemy Arty. Now he's going to remain still so he can get that shot in. Rounds out on him. Kill shot. That equalizes things a little, but we're still 1 tank down. Now the IS doesn't have a huge amount of hit points. There's a Jagdpanther. Panzer IV, sorry. This is going to be difficult because now the OHO is getting in the way. And if we fire, we're going to stun the OHO. And he's taking fire from the Mutz. We're going for the Mutz instead. Okay, lining up, dialing in the shot, adjusts the aim, and rounds out. Direct hit, 557. The OHO takes him down. And now we can go after the Jagdpanzer IV. There's the IS. I'd go for the IS at this moment. If he hits the OHO and not the Jagdpanzer IV, he fired long so he could fire behind the Jagdpanzer IV, stun him, splash him, but not damage the OHO. Going for the IS this time. And the OHO kills the Jagdpanzer IV which means now we can hit this this IS. Nothing recorded. The SU-130 PM's been spotted by our E25, and he is a one-shot, so we can splash kill him, but the E25 gets the kill. Now we're in the advantage. It's just the IS left to die. The Oho's at the railway line. Okay, it's going to the aim. Just needs to line him up. Oho's moving into position. The IS has got to be around that corner. There he is. Lining up, dialing in, and rounds out. Oh, he got derped by the Oho, and that wins the game. But Jocko would have been bang on target if he had hit it. And he got an invite to platoon with the Oho just at the last minute, but it's too late to do so. So no brothers in arms on this occasion. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it's an Ace Tanker for Jocko 2014 in the M44. He did enough damage on the enemy to make sure of that ace. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 21. And he got a Confederate medal for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team and got 5,506 win 8. So he was super income standard. Let's have a look at the team score. Didn't get the highest damage in the game. That went to the Panzer 58 Mutz. He managed to get 3,959 hit points of damage, picked up the high caliber. And the next highest damage after that was the E25 with 2,707. But Jocko was the next high scorer with 2,186 hit points of damage. And if we look at the number of kills, we can see he actually got joint second place. The E25 managed to get 4 kills. He got 3, so did the Oho, and so did the Panzer 58 Mutz. The Oho picked up a steel wall during that battle as well. And when it came to base XP, yes, he's got the top slot there. He was tier 6 in a tier 8 game, 1,205 base experience points for Jocko, and 1,067 for the E25, 872 for the Oho. He fired 27 rounds, got 8 direct hits, 2 penetration, 19 splash. Damage of 2,186 hit points, and all of it was at more than 300 meters. He hit 11 of the enemy, killed 3, and did 179 hit points of damage assistance and 1,062 hit points of stun assistance of 19 stuns. On a free-to-play account, he earned 34,687 credits, and after resupply of ammunition, took away 21,052 credits. He received 1 bomb for getting the Confederate, 1,205 base XP, and there was no multiplier, so that's all the experience points he took away. Yes, he got 2 penetrations during that game. I wonder which ones he penetrated. Let's have a look. Well, it wasn't that one. Was it the SU-8? Yes, it was the SU-8. Was it the T-34? No. That's unusual. So, which one did he actually penetrate during that game? Ah, there it is. It's the Panzer 58 Mutz. He actually did get a penetrating shot on that guy and did 557 hit points of damage to him anyway. So, yep, he was doing quite nicely on that. So, congratulations to Jocko. He did do well in terms of win 8 and also in base XP. So, he's earned this Ace Tanker and Confederate. And if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button, the little bell symbol, and you'll get alerted when a new video comes out. And that is my 13th video for the day. Yes, we do put them on a production line. I do rabble on a lot or rant on a lot about the game, or just ramble in general. And thank you indeed for watching them. We are trying to get to 5,000 videos before Christmas. We're going to have a jolly good go to see if we can do it. It means that probably tomorrow I'm going to probably have to do at least 15, maybe 20 videos. But and it does take time to upload all of that number to the internet. But we'll do our best and keep you happy. Thanks for watching.